What's important to me about graduating is, well, I want to graduate because I want to make my mom proud of me, and it's not only for myself, it's for like my siblings and stuff, just to prove to them that you could be something and stuff like that.
I'm involved in NovaNet because my previous years I ended up not completing credits, and NovaNet is currently helping me to make up the credits that I lost.
Just part of your future. Like, if you don't graduate, then it's like you're not going anywhere. You're just going to remain in the same place. You're not going to make any accomplishments. So graduating is very important.
That I get there, as long as I graduate and I know that I've done the work that I was supposed to do in order to get to the graduation, as long as you're not handing me a diploma, then that is okay. As long as I'm taking the steps in the process that I need to in order to graduate, then I'm okay.
What's important to me about graduating is being able to get in the real world and being able to meet people instead of just being known as just a student, just a regular little kid. I'm more than a kid. I'm a person, and I have a voice.
A real diploma is better than a GED because with certain things, a GED is not acceptable. A GED is not a high school diploma. A GED is not equivalent to a high school diploma. It's better to have a high school diploma than go and get your GED because it's not the same. Some may say it's the same, but it's not the same.
It's important for me to get a high school diploma in order for me to get into a good college.
I'm making up my English for psychology and civics.
NovaNet because of last year I was supposed to go to 10th period, but I didn't want to, so for 12th grade.
I think it's important to graduate because you need to, in order to become someone in the world.
Being out of school and finally get to go to college, and I want to be a model, entrepreneur, and art.
I failed Algebra 1 because I never did my work, and I failed geometry because I was out of school.
The reason I'd rather have a diploma instead of a GED is because the world we live in today calls for much higher jobs that require more skills than a GED has to offer.
I'm doing NovaNet because in the beginning of my high school in the beginning of my high school years, I didn't do what was necessary, and I seen NovaNet as an opportunity to make up for the things that I didn't do before, and I think graduating from high school is important.
Important to me about graduating is beating my dad.
What?
Beating my dad. My dad didn't graduate high school. I plan on beating him by graduating and going to college. And beating my mother by becoming a doctor and not a nurse.
Because now lots of jobs, they want people with diplomas so they can do more. And having a diploma, it'll let you go on to get a better job, go in school, or go back to college if you want.
Well, the world today is just really tough, and it's going to take more than just a high school diploma if you want to be able to get a good job to live and get a house and so on.
It is. Once you ask questions, because the teachers is always there. So once you ask questions and you write down the notes in your notebook, it's easy to get through it.
It's important to graduate because you need your diploma to get a good job. If you don't have a good job, then you won't have a good future.
Because I want to go somewhere in life, I want to see that I can do things that other people can do. I want to feel like, I want to feel like I went through life with an education and the knowledge to just get things done.
You choose what class you're doing. Like for me, I'm doing a credit recovery. Then you end up going through a practice test to see what you don't know and what you know. And they set up classes just for you so that you can learn what you need to learn before you go off and do the actual test to get done with the lesson.
I joined NovaNet so I can make up the courses that I failed because As a ninth grade student, I was all about fun and not my schoolwork. And I just wanted to hang with friends and goof around, which resulted in me failing classes. And now as a senior, I definitely want to graduate. I want a high school diploma. I don't want to go get my GED. So I have to make up these classes. And with NovaNet, that's helping me a lot.